Zapstring.
Hey, you beautiful big heads, it's your boy Zatchul, and welcome back to some more wuwa content. So, yeah, we had the alloy smelting event here, and I did the entire thing, because I'm dumb, with trial characters, just to see if it was possible. So, the score I have is all trial characters. Literally all free characters you can use for every stage. That's how I get the scores. So, I will be going through and showing what I did for each stage, So, the beginning part of each segment will just be me explaining how I went about it, what the stage is, what the little gimmick or whatever is, and any tips and tricks if I have them. And then the rest of it would just be the actual run. There will be, what are they called? Timestamps? Yeah, timestamps, so you can jump between each one, whatever you want to see. But yeah, that's what this video will be. So I hope you enjoy. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. So the first stage wants you to use wind and light characters. I'm using the trial characters, so I'm using Yang Yang, Verena, and Jian. Now, Verena is good for getting the attack buff, and she actually gets, faster switch energy than anybody else on this team. But Yang Yang and Jian are better because when they do their switches, they get the tornado, which lasts longer than Verena's little spectral blast. So you want to see yourself switching more into your wind characters, while also throwing Verena in there every so often just to get the attack buff. But yes, mostly it's going to be the wind characters, and obviously you want to switch as much as possible, because when you switch, you get the whirlwind for the wind and the light blast for the light character. So yeah, you just switching your heart out until you kill everything.
Leave it to me. Let me be your blade. Serenade! Storm, hear my command.
Ready for battle.
Blow! Let me be your blade.
You're wide open. Yeah. Set.
Leave it to me. Let me be your blade. Shape the shapeless.
Ready for battle. Fear no more.
Blow! Let me be your blade.
You're wide open. Break.
Let me be your blade. Leave it to me. Let me be your blade. Let the winds roar.
Ready for battle.
Blow! Let me be your blade.
You're wide open. Stop.
Leave it to me. Precipitant.
Ready for battle.
Blow! Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my command.
You're wide open.
Leave it to me.
So in stage 2, you're going to be doing a lot of switching as well, but this time with ice and dark characters. You will have Sanhua, Danjin, and Ling Yang. In this one, honestly, Sanhua, since she gets the fastest switch energy, she is the best when you switch into her. But, her and Ling Yang will freeze enemies in place, which is great. Try to always switch into them either when the enemy is about to be at their lowest health, because if you kill them, the actual freeze effect that you get will actually carry over into the next wave of enemies, so that will already be in place for you to hit them with someone like Danjin. The only problem is, with this little setup, if you do use Sanhua, her little jumping ice spike, try to make sure you always break it first with your heavy attack, because sometimes when you switch in, your character actually might get stuck on top of the ice spike, so you'll miss out on some damage. But other than that, it's just switching again. Just use Sanhua and Ling Yang to freeze enemies in place, while using Danjin for a bigger burst of damage for, killing enemies a lot faster.
Guide my blade. Let's get this over with. Scarlet. Perfuse. Like frigid death. Guide my blade.
My time to shine!
Stay behind me.
Don't worry, I've got this!
Guide my blade. Judgment.
My time to shine!
Stay behind me. Guide my blade. Stay behind me. Lotus pervade. Guide my blade.
worry, I've got this.
Stay behind me.
My time to shine. This is my curtain call.
Guide my blade.
Stay behind me. Engrave.
Guide my blade. Eradicate. Up, Scarlet. Perfuse. Guide my blade.
Stay behind me. Frozen blockade.
Guide my blade.
So stage 3 is probably one of the easiest ones because you have Yinlin, Encore, and Chixia. Obviously, you're using fire and lightning damage. But yeah, Yinlin up front because she gets the energy the fastest, so you can start switching right away after, you use a couple of her skills since she gets it so fast. But after that, Encore will probably be your best friend in terms of switching because yes, Chixia does a big boom plus the little lava damage. But Encore, when she switches, she leaves behind a little fire area that does damage over time, which will net you a little bit more damage, which is nice. But yeah, other than that, you are just switching as much as possible, just like the other two stages.
Blaze attack. Here comes Encore. Oh, bring it on.
Tear them to pieces. I've had enough. Get lost.
Here we go again. You're in for it now. Oh, bring it on. Yeah.
Tear them to pieces.
Blaze attack. You're it. Oh, bring it on. Time for some hot action. Here we go again.
Tear them to pieces.
Oh, bring it on. Blaze attack.
Tear them to pieces. Zap strength. It's our curtain call.
Here we go again. Please behave. Leave me alone.
Tear them to pieces. Watch and learn.
Blaze attack. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, bring it on.
Tear them to pieces.
Here we go again. Oh, bring it on. Woolie's attack. Into Woolie's belly you go. Flame on.
Tear them to pieces. Time to wrap it up.
Oh, bring it on. Coming in hot.
So up next is stage 4, which now we have something new going on, which is we still have the switch energy mechanic, but now when we switch into our intro skill, we get a full ult as well as more ultimate damage. This time we have Yinlin, Sanhua, and Chixia. And yeah, since ultimates stop the timer for this, you can abuse it quite a bit. Obviously you want to use Yinlin right away because she gets the switch energy the fastest. Then after that, you just start going ballistic with ults. You just switch, alt, switch, alt, switch, alt, switch, alt. And the further you get into the fight, the better it's gonna get because it gets really dumb. I believe at the end of this run, I pop all 3 alts with like, like what, 0.5 seconds away? Because it does stop the timer. So as long as you like really mashing it out fast enough, you can do some really dumb stuff and get some really good damage off. So yeah, that's how this one goes.
Stay behind. Lotus pervade. Tear them to pieces. Now the time to wrap it up.
Oh, bring it on. Time for some hot action.
Tear them to pieces. I've had enough. Get lost.
Oh, bring it on. Watch and learn. Really nice, will ya?
Stay behind me. Let's bridge it down. Tear them to pieces. Zap strength. It's our curtain call.
Oh, bring it on. Time for some hot action.
behind me. Frozen blockade. Tear them to pieces. Time to wrap it up.
Oh, bring it on! Watch and learn!
I've had enough. Get lost.
Oh, bring it on! Flame on!
Stay behind me. Lotus pervade.
Ha! Oh, bring it on! Watch and learn! Coming in hot!
Tear them to pieces. Zap string. It's our curtain call. Back off. Stay behind me. Shackles be gone. Not worth mentioning.
All fired up! Time for some hot action!
Tear them to pieces. Time to wrap it up.
Oh, bring it on! Flame on!
Stay behind. Lotus pervade. Tear them to pieces. I've had enough. Get lost. I'll pay it back tenfold.
Watch and learn!
Stay behind. Shackles be gone. Tear them to pieces. Zap string. It's our curtain call.
Oh, bring it on! Flame on!
Frozen blockade. Time to wrap it up.
No biggie.
So stage 5, now we still have the switch energy increase, but now when we release our intro skill, we get a crit rate and crit damage bonus, which can stack up to 20 times. So you can already see where we're going with this. Use Yang Yang right away since she can get it faster than the others. Using heavy attacks will net her some more and then get her to be able to use, you know, her actual forte skill, which gives her more switch energy a lot faster. But after that, then you will just start switching as much as possible so you can build up that crit damage, crit rate, and then you will eventually switch into Jian and do dumb shit. I mean, that's the entire point here. You know, they gave us these trial characters for a reason, and this is the only thing I can think of them wanting us to do. So, yeah, switch, build up that crit rate, crit damage, and then Jian the enemies. That's all there is to it this time.
As you wish. Fear no more. Fury boils.
Serenade!
Fury boils. Inferno. Settled. Fury boils. Silence. As you wish. Ready for battle.
Let me be your blade. Don't worry, shape the shapeless.
You're wide open. Unstoppable. Fury boils. What clear. Burn.
Let me be your blade. I can take it.
Fury boils. You're wide open. Fear no more. Till my last breath. Fury boils. Inferno.
Let me be your blade. Let the winds roar.
Ready for battle. Fury boils. As you wish.
So on this stage, we have something very dumb, which is increased echo damage. But on top of that, whenever you use your ultimate, you can use your echo non-stop for 8 seconds. So, we're going to abuse Senhua's little ice jumping echo. See, now what you want to do is you want to alt with any character, because when you alt, you can switch to anybody and use the echo. So, yeah. And you can do this with Alto as well, because his echo is kind of dumb, but not as good as Senhua. But what you're going to do is use any alt, switch to Senhua, and then spam the echo skill. Now, how you want to do this is you're going to activate the echo skill, get off 2 jump So you're gonna do 2 jumps and then you're gonna dash. That way you're gonna cancel out of it at the second dash. So that way you will be able to spam this shit a lot faster. So just stomp, dash forward, stomp, dash forward, stomp, dash forward, and it freezes enemies in place. So not only are you gonna be holding them still, you're gonna be doing a lot of damage, and they're all gonna be bunched up. Now I will be praying for your phone or computer because it might get a little laggy. I'm not gonna lie to you. It might stutter a little bit because there will be a lot of ice on your screen, but because the shit doesn't disappear right away, so it will stack up quite nicely. But yeah, that's what you're gonna be doing for this one. Just spamming echoes after an ultimate, and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
A change of perception. Shackles be gone. A change of perception. A change of perception. A change of perception. A change of perception.
Right back. Here. Take a time. Back. Pleasure doing business.
Stay behind me. A change of perception. A change of perception. A change of perception. A change of perception. Notice pervade. A change of perception. 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 Tear them to pieces. Time to wrap it up. My field of expertise.
Alright, so number 7 is weird because it doesn't really feel like the whole heavy attack reducing echo skill cooldown is working. At least for me, I didn't notice it. So after a while, I just gave up on that and I just started swinging. So what I did was send her up front because she can get the energy the fastest to help you start, switching and getting the buffs and whatnot. Because all we're about to do here is try to buff up Gion as much as possible, as often as possible. Throwing into some echo skills here and there, but yeah, we're just going in there swinging. That's all we're doing, because the whole 50% off cooldown for echo skill after heavy attack, I didn't notice it at all. Like one time I literally used echo skill and just heavy attack, I didn't see that cooldown go down at all. So I was confused. So I don't know if it's not working right or what, but yeah, that's just what I did.
Wind Rider.
Stay back. Shackles be gone. A change of perception.
You're wide open. Tell truth from facade. As you wish. Feel my wrath. Not bad, huh? God, I'm on my edge. Burn! Ready for battle. Fear no more. Tell truth from facade. I can take it.
A change of perception. Like frigid death. Frost bloom.
Let's do this another way. Bring it on! Burn to ashes! As you wish. Tell truth from facade.
So we're on stage 8, new mechanic. Echo skills are on 50% cooldown, and your resonance skills crit rate and heavy attack crit rate are increased by 100%. And then the crit damage is increased by 30% every time you use the echo skill. So your skills and heavy attacks will do some pretty good damage. So yeah, now what you can do is, activate the echo and dash and cancel right out of it, and then go into a skill and start using heavy attacks. But problem with that is skills still have, quite a while of a cooldown. So even if you, use echo skill dash and then you just go right away and then start using heavies, you're either running out of stamina and then you'll still be waiting for your skills, So my way of doing it was just, I let the echo skills play out entirely, just because you're wasting time regardless, So I might as well get something out of it, which is damage. That's the way I saw it. And then I only use Encore's heavy attack when she was in her awakened state, because then you'll get some burn damage around her, which is, you know, more damage, which is nice. So yeah, but other than that, it's an interesting little gimmick they got going on here. It's not that bad, but it's not too great either, especially with the little team they gave us to work with. Because what? Who has the fastest switches, like with actually giving out a buff, and then everybody else just takes their sweet time. But yeah, that's the stage.
Lotus pervade. A change of perception.
Synchronization. Storm, hear my command. Precipitance. That didn't hurt at all. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
A change of perception.
Synchronization. This is so much fun! You're in for it now! Here comes Encore! Leave me alone!
Shackles be gone. A change of perception.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization. Here we go again! Shake the shakeless!
A change of perception.
This is so much fun!
Stage 9, the same echo cooldown is reduced, but this time when you use your echo skills, it will make a little vortex that will suck in enemies and do wind damage. Now, my only problem with this stage is the echo choice isn't that great, but on top of that, the character choice isn't that great either. There's not really much synergy between the characters. So what I ended up doing was always casting Yuan Wu's skill as much as possible, just to place it down before switching to somebody else, just so I can get the additional little lightning strikes. But other than that, you know, spam echo, suck 'em in. You can switch and spam as much as you want. Like, I didn't get a great score in this because they're just annoying. Like, because there's not much team synergy going on here, right? The only real synergy here is Talqui, whenever she does actually get her, what is it? Her outro, or her outro skill going, it will boost the damage of Calcharo, you know, his skills. But other than that, there really isn't much synergy going on here, which is the biggest problem that I have with this little setup. On top of that, you know, I don't know how I got my original score, because, you know, in this one I don't get that great of a score, but I don't remember how I did it. I must have been playing my ass off. But yeah, just echo skills, you can cancel if you want, because the vortex will stay the moment it's cast. You can, you know, constantly spam echoes through switching if you want, but it just doesn't seem like the team flows too well together. Like, that's my biggest problem with this. It just doesn't feel like the team works nicely together in itself, which holds it back. Because Talqui main here, I love her, but the enemies, even the enemy choice here, these enemies take the longest to attack you, so you can't even get the benefits of trying to counter them, because if you try to sit and wait for it, it's not worth it. It's just not. You need to be doing countless continuous damage in this, and having Talqui sit there for a second hoping that the enemy attacks, because the enemies attack slow as shit, isn't that great. So then you're just stuck with Yuan Wu and Calcharo, and Calcharo takes forever to get his energy for switching, and then oh god, it's just the team. I think the team in this one holds it back the most. But yeah, echo skill, suck, switch, suck, switch, suck with damage. That's all I really give you here, buddies. Alright, so stage 10 has a new gimmick, which is after you use the intro skill, the echo skill cooldown will be reduced by 100% for 5 seconds, and then every time you kill an enemy, your damage will increase by 10% up to 25 times. So yeah, after you do a switch into a character, you know, whether that be Yang Yang, Jian, or Mortefi, or Mortify, everyone will fucking say it. Anyways, as you switch in, you can pretty much just start spamming echoes again. So monkey kick, dash, like after the monkey kicks you can dash, and there's a cancel there. Mortefi, 2 swings on Biker Man, then dash, there's a cancel there. So apart from that, you just want to kill things as much as possible, right? So you just want to switch between them, get, you know, Yang Yang, Mortefi, and Jian. Yang Yang will help Jian get his ultimate, Mortefi will increase his ultimate damage, and then Jian will swing to kill enemies. Like, that's the point here, you know? Apart from doing little cancels here and there with your echoes after you do a quick switch in to get, you know, some quick, fast damage, you'll just be killing things with Gion, you know, with the Mortefi Yang Yang combo of increasing, well, helping him get his ult and then increasing his heavy attack damage. So, yeah, that's the entire thing here.
Do this another way. Let's do this another way. Silence!
Let the winds roar. Speed synchronization.
Don't worry.
Inferno! Let's do this another way. Let's do this. Not bad, huh? Ready for battle. Fear no more. Don't you worry.
Speed's I can take it.
Let's do this another way. Burn to ashes! What a clinger. Burn!
Storm, hear that command.
Set, tell truth from the sun.
Yeah, but that is the entire event done, like getting our rewards with only trial characters. It's 100% possible. You'll need, what is it, 90,000 to get all the rewards on both sides. But yeah, no, it's very possible with trial characters. Obviously, all the scores aren't perfect, but they don't all need to be perfect. So yeah, it's 100% possible. I had a lot of fun doing this. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was helpful in some way, shape, or form. You know, I try to give whatever tips and stuff I remember while, you know, doing these runs and everything else, or any kind of cheesy gimmicks I came across while trying to do these. You know, help you out as well. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next one. Love you guys, and bye-bye.